I just want to give you a quick recap on what we discussed. But before we proceed, I just want to show you how to access our website with your login credentials. Okay. And how to access the data sets, everything now. 1 second, I'll just go to my, you need to type deepneuron.in. Type deep neuron. I would suggest all of you to try along with me, so that there will not be any confusions. So deepneuron.in, right? All of you please type the same thing. 1 second, others are waiting. Sorry. In the browser, Google browser or whichever your favorite browser, you just type deepneuron.in, and then once this website, right, once it brings up the web page like this, you need to click on the training menu. Okay, or else in the browser, you can directly type training.deepneuron.in. Okay. And then you need to click on the login button. Sorry, login menu. And wait for some time. For example, she is one of the students. Okay. And I selected this username, and you need to enter your username and password, not this user. Okay. This student. Okay. Student name and your password. Okay. The login username and password, which we shared it to your WhatsApp. Okay. Yes, I will wait. Okay, I'll wait. No problem. Yes, Prashant, I'll wait. Okay. Sorry, they're here. Training.deepneuron.in. You need to type it in the URL. Okay, and press enter. I'll just show you one more time. With the training menu, you will find this one, training.deepneuron.in. That means you are in the right place, and you need to click on the login menu. The login menu, you need to type your username and password. Okay. And once you type your username and password, which we shared it with you, please try with your old password. Okay. Don't try with your reset password. I could see a couple of you reset your password. Today alone, you try with your old password. Okay. Which we shared it. Okay. Fine. So username and password. Yes, Suri and Rajesh, right? Monica. Yes. Okay. Who is that? She says he did not receive the username password. Okay, anyway, you just watch it here, the same procedure. Okay, I will check with them. Probably I'll ask our team to share the credentials. Okay, so you need to enter your username and password here, and then hit the login button. Hit the login button and wait for some time. So you can see you can see your name, not this name. You can see this name. Okay, and if you scroll down a bit, you will find these many courses. Okay, this is the previous batch Power BI SQL Server, sorry, Power BI training, right? The previous batch live interactive sessions could be all the videos, you will find it here. And then if you see here, Microsoft SQL Server certification course. And this is the previous batch live sessions SQL Server course. And those of you are not working anywhere, college students, others, right? I would urge you to do fast tracking, right? Go here and practice it. Whenever you have free time, you go here and watch, whichever videos you find it interesting, right? But start watching it everything from the beginning. Let's say you watch 5 videos, okay, and then you are bored of it, and you can go to SQL Server, this course. Here we can watch the videos, okay? And this is the one I'll be covering it at the end of the training program. Okay, SSIS, this is ETL tool. Okay, this is a complementary tool. And apart from this, we have something called PL300 Microsoft Power BI certification done. And this is, this is an exam with Microsoft. They charge around 6,000 approximately. Okay, and if you make the payment, you can take up the exam. If you clear it, you can tell them that you are, you will get the certification. Okay, you are, certified Power BI data analyst or something like that. Okay, and here, if you click on this here, Power BI instructor led course. One second, it is yeah. And if you click on it, it will take you to the next page, and you will find nothing. Don't worry, you need to scroll down. Okay, you need to scroll down. Click on the curriculum. Anyhow, I'll upload this video. You can watch it. Okay. So you need to hit this curriculum, and if you scroll down here, you will find Introduction to Data Analytics, the previous batch videos, all the videos. And here you can see the installation of Power BI, installation of SQL Server, installation of SSMS. Okay, and the what and all the things, right? All the videos, previous batch videos you can find, including the installation videos. Yeah, I could see that most of you have installed it, right? Very good. Monica says she installed it. Yeah, because others you got an access just now. You know now only, right? How to connect to our website, all the things. And almost 3 students, they watched my video, then they installed it. Okay, look here. You can go here. And this is the introduction video. What is data analytics, everything. And how to install the Power BI. You need to click on this preview button, and it will display the video on the right side. You scroll down a bit, and you need to click on this play button. If you want, you can maximize this video.
We started with how to install in Power BI Desktop. And followed by this, I will show you how to install the SQL Server and then the SSMS.
Okay, if I forward this,
so
you can see all the instructions very clearly. Those of you do not have laptop, don't worry. But I would urge you to, at least, have your friends or relatives laptop for the time being to get started. And if you start practice side by side with me, after completion of the training program, you don't need much time to practice it. Okay. So as and when I complete the sessions, if you practice it, for example, Saturday, Sunday sessions, during the weekdays, whenever you are free, at your convenient time, if you practice it, right? So it will be helpful, right? As soon as I complete the training program, maybe you need 1 or 1.5 week time to refresh or review all the topics, whatever I covered, so that you'll be in a position to, you will be in a position to take up the mock interview. As part of the mock interview, we'll give you the feedback where you need to improve all the things, right? And how you need to articulate about your project, all the things, okay? And if you find you the best fit in 1 or 2 round of mock interview, we will share your profile with our prospective employer. Within 2 to 3 weeks, we will arrange it. But there are students, right? They just because we upload the video, they say, no, video is there, I will watch it next week. Next week, keep postpone it. Okay. And finally, after completion of the run, they say, I need 4 weeks time, I need 5 weeks time, right? So that's why you don't postpone it. Whenever it is possible, try to complete all the sessions. Okay. In your weekend, we are having only 2 sessions. Since we have 5 days time, try to create some time. Okay. So installation video, everything is there here. Okay. The SQL Server, this is very important. Okay. And installation of SSMS. The SSMS is related to your SQL Server. Using this tool, you are going to, submit the SQL queries to your SQL Server. This kind of backend, this is your front end. Okay. This is your backend, this is your front end. It's something like, let's say you are working in a bank, right? You are, you are withdrawing the money, or let's say you are crediting the money, or you are making some UPI payments, everything using the app, right? But all the data are available in your backend server, right? So for that, so you need to have some kind of application to access the backend or store the data, everything. So SSMS is kind of your front end. Okay, this is for developer. Okay, the SSMS is called IDE. We call that as an IDE, integrated development environment. Okay, this is kind of a front end. Okay, this is your front end, and this is your back end. We call that as a back end. Okay, so using the SSMS IDE tool, you write the queries, and you write queries, and you can create tables, drop the table, create views, all the objects related to SQL Server. You can do it everything, and you don't have to go to the back end. You don't have to do anything here. So everything you do it in the front end, the SSMS, and the data will get stored in your SQL Server. Or if you want to query anything, the data will be stored and retrieved. Everything is possible via SSMS. This is the interface. This kind of an abstraction over this server, which means you don't have to write, in some cases, the entire query. Okay, you don't have to write the entire query. What will happen is, so am I audible to you all? Someone says I'm not audible. So am I audible to you all? Please confirm if I'm audible. Oh, no, voice is not getting clear. Okay, maybe that's why I have asked everyone, am I audible? How about now? Is it okay? Is it okay? Hello? Hello? 1 second, let me just check.
The next button will get enabled.
Yeah, so it's doing correctly. Now, okay, right? Okay, good. Yeah, fine. Thanks for the confirmation. Good that, right? If you cannot hear my voice, you please let me know immediately so that your entire session will be productive. Okay. So this SSMS, your IDE, Integrated Development Environment, and this is your backend. So all these SQL queries, you write it here, and you can submit it. This SSMS will communicate to the SQL Server and get the data back from your SQL Server to your SSMS screen. So now the question is, why should I use SSMS? SSMS is developer friendly. There are cases you don't have to write the SQL query. It generates the SQL query automatically. It generates the table script automatically. It generates the insert script, everything automatically. Okay. And for example, if you wanted to select all the data from the table from your SQL Server, you can simply select the table, right click on it to generate the SQL query. I'll show you, don't worry, okay? So you just remember, you need to remember 3 softwares. One is the Power BI, next one is SQL Server, and other one is SSMS. You need to install these softwares in this sequence. Maybe you can install SQL Server first, and then you can install Power BI. But I would suggest, right, since you're all new and don't get confused, first start with installing Power BI. Second, you install this one. Third, you need to install this one. Okay. To install these 3 softwares, I have the videos. You can watch it. Okay. It's pretty simple. You can give it a try. Very easy to install. Okay. Otherwise, in the upcoming weekend, we will help you out how to install all the 3 softwares. If you can watch my video and install it, we can proceed with other topics, right? We can save a lot of time. It's pretty simple, but you need to watch it patiently. Wherever you need it, you need to pause it and then play back. Okay. So you need to install in this order. I would suggest, right? But anyhow, it's not mandatory. But when it comes to the SQL Server and SSMS, you need to follow this order. First, you need to install SQL Server, and then only you need to install SSMS. Okay, because to access this one, you need to have the SSMS, isn't it? The client. Okay. To access the backend, you need to have the server first. Without server, if you install this one, it doesn't make any sense. Okay. First, you install SQL Server, and then you need to install the SSMS. This is the client using which you access the data which you stored in your SQL Server, access the data, or you can create a table, load the data, retrieve the data from here. Okay. So next, yeah, these are the videos, right? So the next, if you scroll down here, you will find something on download resources. If you click on this, yes, Monica, you are correct. So Monica, okay, you are downloading it, right? Okay. And now Suri is also downloading it. Soundarya, okay, already started downloading it. Very good. So you need to scroll down here and then Power BI all datasets, right? So you need to click on the download button here. Click on the last one. Instead of click on hitting each and every button, best you can hit this button. It will download all the datasets that are required. Okay. Okay. Someone asked, what is SSMS? Can you explain? Yeah, I can explain you guys. When I explain the topics, right, please pay close attention here, right? If you get distracted from your family member or someone, right, make sure that you are isolating yourself so that others will not get bored if I repeat the same topic again and again. Even you yourself will bored when you watch my recorded video. Okay. See, this is it's kind of your Excel. Okay. It's not exactly Excel. This is where we create the reports, everything, ETL, everything we do it here. Next one is SQL Server. Okay, so I told you yesterday the data are available in database, right? There are some cases the data are available in a database. So to access the database, to access the table in your database, you need to have the SQL Server. Either, see, there are some companies they use Oracle. There are some companies use SQL Server. Just give me a second, right? My neighbor is making some noise. I'll close the door, okay? So, right, so not all the cases we get the data in the form of Excel. Okay, we get the data. So sometimes the customer will say the data is available the SQL or the database. Okay, so for that, what we are doing is we are installing the SQL Server. So inside this, we create database everything. See, certain things you understand at the high level. Whatever I say, simply you like how you watch a movie, right? Simply watch this one and you can play back the video so that you will understand everything. See, everything you don't expect, you will understand upfront. Okay, very first day session itself, I want to understand everything. That is not possible because you are not technical guys. You watch my video repeatedly, you will be able to understand. Okay. So this is where the data is available. Sometimes, right, we have to create the tables. So here we have installed the server using the SSM, this kind of front end, okay? And here we write the SQL queries and then we can submit the SQL queries. So we create the tables, we write the SQL queries, everything via SSMS, okay? So using this kind of a front end here, so like you talk to the customer, right? It's something like RBI Bank will not come and explain everything to each and every customer about the rules and regulations, right? Let's say a customer is coming to your bank, you explain everything. Or let's say you have call center. Call center is front end, right? So what is happening? Because what they do is they will help you in case any issues, right? Let's say your credit card, debit card got locked, and you call them. So it's this is kind of front end, okay? So you call them, and what they do is they access the server on your behalf, and then they will unlock your access. Let's say you try more than 3 times to access your account. You entered some wrong password mistakenly. It got locked, right? So you call the call center. That is the front end for you, right? Similarly, for the SQL Server, this is the front end. This is where we write all the SQL queries. So why do we need to write a SQL queries? Because to retrieve the data that are stored in the SQL Server, you need to write the SQL query. For example, if the customer says, right, calls you, hey, what is the balance I have in my account? Can you tell me? Because I'm not able to access my account. What you do is you just, enter the customer account number and you enter something and press enter. That query will be sent to your server behind the scene and the data will be sent back to your app, right? That's how it works. The same way, SSMS is kind of your front end. Instead of saying front end, from the technical term is IDE, Integrated Development Environment. Okay, this is a GUI here, graphical user interface. This is your graphical user interface. Okay, and this is your back end. This is, see, it's something like, simple analysis. You don't talk to your dad, right? So most of the guys, they don't ask anything from their dad directly. They ask their mother, right? So mother is kind of SSMS. Okay. You just think this way. Okay. So you ask your mother if you want money from your dad, right? So she's the one, interfacing with your dad, and she is the one, helping you to get the money. Same way, SSMS, using SSMS, you write the queries because it's developer friendly. You don't have to write too many lines of code. Okay. And so it reduces your development effort because using GUI, it generates the script automatically. Okay. Most of the scripts. Okay. That doesn't mean all the scripts SSMS will generate. No, no. Right. So all the necessary simple, right, table, so if you want to select all the data from your table, a query will be generated. If you want to generate an insert statement, everything is done here. If I talk too much, you will get confused. You just simply install this one and then install this one. This is mandatory. Okay. And this is also mandatory. But, of these two, this is the one you need to install it first, and this is the one you need to install it second. Okay. So anyhow, I will explain what exactly SSMS everything going forward. At this moment, I'm just helping you how to navigate to my website with your login credentials and where you can find what information. That's all. Okay. And if I scroll down here, you will find the topics what I discussed for the previous batches, and download resources. If you click on this here, and on the right side, you will find this one. Hit the download button, it will get downloaded. Yeah, Monica, good that Monica and Suri and Ramesh, all of you have downloaded. When did you guys download it? Today morning. Okay, very good, very good. So, okay, good. So fine. All right. So, okay. Next, all the previous batches videos, you can see it here. Look here in Power BI. We have different components. I will talk about it little later. And you can see all the module wise. See, we have something called Power Query Editor module, and we have something called connecting to various data sources and data modeling, and then data visualization. Plus, you have data analytics expression. And if you click on this one, it will get collapsed. If you don't want everything to be displayed here, right, you can collapse it here. So with this, or simply scroll down and take a look at it. And also you will find the Python complementary videos are there. As I told you in yesterday's session, see, in the industry, software industry, they expect the associates to have multiple skill sets. So they only then they'll think, right, you are an asset for them. Let's say, you are applying for a developer role, Power BI developer role. I'm not talking about a senior role, okay? Power BI developer role with the 3+ years experience. With this experience, hundreds of profiles are coming to the management. They will go through, they don't have time to go through each and every. They'll ask HR, they'll tell them very clearly, hey, I need people with these 3 skill sets. These are the preferred and these are the desired skill set. Right? These are the required skills. Okay, if they have anything more than this, then it is well and good. If your profile shows multiple skills, like Python, I know SSIS, I know Azure Data Factory, I know SQL Server, SSIS, everything, then they will think that you are an asset. They will give more weightage to your profile, because if I recruit you to my enterprise, right, we can get more help from you, right? We can give solutions to our customers, new customers, and in the existing project also you can help our team members in case any integration is required, right? You wanted to use the SQL query from your Python. Is it possible, right? Right. So that I can use it for the multiple projects. Okay, fine. So hence we have included Python also. It is up to you. It is optional. Okay. Anyhow, I'm not going to cover Python. You can go ahead and watch the videos. Okay. If you are interested after completion of the training program, or during the course of the training program, you can go ahead and watch the Python. A lot of videos are there. And then Azure Data Factory, introduction, just know what is what. See, my suggestion is try to be very strong in the core skill set. Power BI, SQL, you need to be very strong. Rest of them, you can tell them, yes, I know ADF, I just worked on it, but I did not work in depth. I don't have much hands-on. And SSIS also, I have a good knowledge in SSIS, but I did not work in depth, no hands-on, but I'm good in Power BI and SQL, that is enough. But why should I say I have a knowledge in Azure Data Factory SSIS? So what they will think, right? Since you are already having some knowledge on these tools, if I recruit you, I can groom you in those topics quickly. If you don't know the ABCs of the tools, to train you everything from the ground up, it's a painful thing. Okay, that's the reason why they see whether you have, see from your point of view, let's say, you joined with Cognizant or Accenture or any other software company. For example, the Power BI and SQL project goes for 6 months or 1 year. After 1 year, the project will get over, and then you will have to move to bench. There is something called bench. Okay, bench in the sense, right? You don't have any work because your project is over. Daily you go to office, but you need to make sure that you are billable. If you are not billable, that means if you are not part of any client project for more than 2 months or 3 months, they will ask you to walk out. But before even going to bench, what we do is we start prepare for the next projects. Your manager himself will come back to you and tell you, hey, I have some other projects are available under BCBS account. I will put you there, but the client wants you to be good at Power BI, SQL, Python, SSIS, or the ADF. In that case, you can tell them, yes, I'm the best fit for that requirement. I have all the skill sets that you are looking for it. So you can go and talk to him, and then they will absorb you. They before absorbing you, again there will be internal interview. They'll absorb you. Okay, if you clear it, they will take you. Okay. But if you say, I know only Power BI and SQL, I don't know anything else, they will say, no. So we got from other practice people with all these 4 or 5 skill sets. Okay. Hence, I need to share that because the client made it very clear. Okay. Hence, we need to share that only. So you need to wait, and finally you will be out of the job, right? So they will, 3 months you can go, they will pay you to, again, depends on the companies. There are some companies, zero bench policy. Okay. But most of the company, they'll give you time. Okay. Once you complete that one project, you will be on bench. Let's say reasonably 2 months, you'll be on bench. Okay. No work, nothing. Every day you need to go to office, come back. But during the time also, they will arrange interviews. Okay. In case of any new project comes in, any other practice that requires the same skill set. But that time, if you fall short of multiple skill sets, they will put you on hold. Okay. They will give more weightage to other guy. Okay, the software company, they expect you to be billable. What do you mean by billable? What do you mean by billable? Any idea? Anybody has any idea? Yes, Soundarya and Ramesh, you are correct. So what do you mean by billable? Billable in the sense you are supposed to be you are supposed to get assigned to a project, because for each individual, the clients, American or UK clients, they will pay money. Okay. But if you are not part of any project, nobody is going to pay you. You are going to be a cost center rather than an asset center. Okay. But again, it depends on the managers and everyone. Let's say you are technical, you are a tech savvy, and even though you're not assigned to any project, your manager will not leave you because you know very well you're an asset, you have multiple skill set. So anyhow, right, you understood all these things, right? Fine. So that's the reason why I insist everyone at least to have 3 to 4 skill sets. Okay. But first, be strong in Power BI and SQL. Let's go step by step. Okay. Let's not jump here and there. All right, guys, let's move on with